top 32 and going to be coming away very, very happy with this performance. Overall, I honestly can't fault either of these players. This is still well overperforming compared to what we were expecting to see from both of them. But one of these players is still going to have another, weekend or so to show the world what is in store.
Very aggressive start from KAMIYAMA here.
Yeah, and you can definitely see in the speed difference, nearly 4 pieces per second, about 1 attack per piece right now from KAMIYAMA Shiki.
Yeah, no, like, the speed difference is about 1 piece.
Well, and that's a lot of garbage very, very suddenly from KAMIYAMA. 3ROTATE able to handle it and surprisingly able to match efficiency for the most part. Not quite entirely in terms of the number, but
yeah, 3ROTATE's board looking a little messy there towards the top, and that's going to give KAMIYAMA the first point here.
And again, as we mentioned before, this is the 5th competitive first to 11 that these players have had to play all night. So not only are there an incredible amount of nerves, but there is an incredible amount of fatigue potential for both KAMIYAMA and 3ROTATE. That if either player just kind of is at their breaking point, it could be a very, very different set towards the second half. And that was a bit of an early break there from 3ROTATE. KAMIYAMA able to hold on to Surge a little bit longer, trying to find an opportunity to spike out 3ROTATE, but the opportunity is not there and does not present itself.
Yeah,
we're back in the mid-game.
Yeah, KAMIYAMA really wanted to send that spike at that Surge at a really, opportune time, but unfortunately, timing just was not in KAMIYAMA's favor there. Just at all. Unfortunately.
Well, a couple of misdrops there for 3ROTATE. Needs to be careful. Again, having only 1 rotation key, that's going to make, again, even the options to potentially pick the stack much more less accommodating, but able to find the punish as the greed from KAMIYAMA Shiki on that T-spin triple at the top. Going to get punished by the sudden spike from 3ROTATE. And as the smoke
3ROTATE closing off the well. Bit of an interesting move. Manages to open it up in time. Ooh. Ooh, that
misdrop's
Yeah, that misdrop's gonna cost 3ROTATE that round. KAMIYAMA continuing to take this lead.
And again, because of the level of talent that we currently still have, 1 misdrop literally could be the deciding factor in some of this. We've got KAMIYAMA going for the MS2 into DPC, is currently looping MS2 at 4 pieces per second, looking for a way to combine this into 1 massive spike. But right now, it may not be the play, as 3ROTATE and KAMIYAMA are playing extremely aggressively, trying to force the top out on each other. And it looks like KAMIYAMA's incredible 4 pieces per second burst speed, maintaining that out of the opener, is going to result in another victory. All right, and that garbage does get sent off a little bit early from 3ROTATE, so the PCs will not be on deck for KAMIYAMA after the MS2. In the meantime, 3ROTATE able to keep playing with the center well at the moment, getting a lot of all spins on top. Sends off a little bit prematurely, but it's before KAMIYAMA has access to the clean garbage. You can see that eyepiece was very late in the randomizer queue. Had to get through nearly 7 to 10 pieces just to see the next one. And so very solid timing there from 3ROTATE, able to grab that round. At the moment, oh my goodness, very nice donations, and you can see a beautiful forecast of the donated setup there from 3ROTATE. Plenty of T-spins and just all spins to go well around the table. Very, very plentiful. Gets that surge up to 10 before finally spiking. Manages to get the quad on, a little bit of a multiplier as well. Just a tiny multiplier though, nothing terribly extreme, but that is potentially an extreme spike. Nope, okay, both players going to be getting back relatively more defensive oriented for the time being. You can see essentially 1 attack per piece from both Kamiyama and 3ROTATE with the way this match is currently going around. All right, and a very nice setup there. Kamiyama continuing to build up this back-to-back. 3ROTATE lets it go a little bit early, and Kamiyama right now has a pretty solid surge advantage. And that garbage immediately is in the perfect column for Kamiyama.
Oh, goodness.
You can see the 30
stars
plus
have
spike.
aligned here. 3ROTATE slowing down, not able to find an out of this. Oh my.
Yep, and that is the good night spike. 30 plus from Kamiyama onto 3ROTATE's board. And unfortunately, there is only so much you can do in the face of that much incoming garbage. Oh, and even the all-spin spent there from 3ROTATE somehow still on the ropes. And Kamiyama with some very nice clean garbage, but 3ROTATE able to access the clean garbage of his own. Oh, that's not going to be conducive to the all-spin, but 2 very nice quads provided by the clean garbage for 3ROTATE.
Both players doing a really good job with survival despite their circumstances, but Kamiyama sending a spike at the perfect time to catch 3ROTATE off guard.
At the moment, things currently sit 5 rounds to 2, as both players, again, that opener game, roughly at around 4 pieces per second, so not as incredibly fast as we've seen from some of the other players in TWC, but still a very respectable burst.
Kamiyama already out the gate with a pretty considerable surge. Gonna be sending that over to 3ROTATE, but 3ROTATE maintaining a surge.
Oh, this is 1 attack per piece before the surge is launched.
Oh, and look at that counter. Sent at the right time.
Yep, and needed all of that damage. Shirt plus the follow-up, ensuring the top out on Kamiyama, bringing this set just a little bit closer. But 3ROTATE at the moment, able to... Oh, and the garbage is perfect again for the SDPC spin follow-up right over the center. That is helping out tremendously with this overall efficiency from 3ROTATE. I mean,
Kamiyama.
Yeah. Able to get yet another donated setup. Like, this hasn't even really been an all-spin round for 3ROTATE. This is just, like, pure, raw, clean T-spins and quads the entire round.
There was an S-spin towards the end there.
Okay, well, I mean, at some point, the surge has got to burst, and unfortunately, you cannot let go of surge unless you clear something that is not a all-spin or a quad. But
that 180 from 3ROTATE. Kind of going against the namesake there.
I guess it is the only option.
I have seen a few instances of like counterclockwise or 180. It's like, it's there, it's present.
Probably because it's the only solution in those contexts, but you can see as well that it's not exactly the most efficient way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's primarily because there is really no other option available in those contexts. All right, this is that is not the Okay, that's not the SDPC.
Kamiyama already towards the bottom with that garbage that 3ROTATE has sent, and 3ROTATE is kind of panicking a little bit to get that down stack going. Manages to get it, sends the spike back. Kamiyama back to where they initially started with this. Pretty considerable spike, but that eyepiece coming at the perfect time. So many players like wanted that perfect eyepiece timing, but none of them got it. But here is Kamiyama. Oof. Both players kind of just towards the bottom here. I think Kamiyama wanted that T-spin triple.
Oh, that's a bit of an early surge pop, and that's going to allow 3ROTATE a little bit of time to survive, but unfortunately it is not a permanent trial to survival, as Kamiyama is able to continue that follow-up damage.
Yeah, that was very much borrowed time. And here's the all clear from Kamiyama. Gonna continue.
4 pieces per second.
Ooh, has an interesting start to the back-to-back. Cancels it immediately, though.
Oh, and is Kamiyama gonna... is in dire need of some eyepieces right now, and unfortunately, there's just not a heavy frequency. Able to cycle through to some relevant pieces to still get a lot out of the stack, but that's not necessarily the greatest board state to be in. Able to greed for the T-spin triple kick, getting a double's worth. And somehow has managed to keep up pace with 3ROTATE and this incredible surge play. And honestly, the counter spike...
Oh, and look at that.
Drop.
Another solid round.
That is yet another round to Kamiyama Shiki. Oh, the misdrop on the SDPC spin from 3ROTATE.
And here's the perfect clear. This may be an early win. It's maybe an early round end. Oh, and
there was outside. Yep.
It was right there. It was right there. There was another one.
Oh my goodness.
Kamiyama's really playing the opener game here.
Attack for a minute there. And keep in mind, that's with the all clears nerfed a little bit. That's not even the all clears doing the like 10 plus whatever lines. Like that is a very weak.
And look at this counter
providing it.
Such a strong counter to the start of 3ROTATE's game here. Kamiyama wasting a I don't want to say wasting a T-piece, but having to use a T-piece to get that T-spin setup going.
Oh, and what perfect timing to have those utilities ready right as that garbage is showing up in queue.
Kamiyama continuing to downstack here. 3ROTATE trying to find the out so desperately at the top here. Manages to find it. Pretty considerable 29 spike. But Kamiyama once again saved by the eyepiece. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Here's an STSD at the ready. There's the first T-piece. The second one coming a little late, but still in time.
Oh, that surge broke from Kamiyama, but didn't have like anything to follow suit. And so that damage is just kind of like an ordinary like 10-line poke that 3ROTATE has no problems dealing with and no problems comboing through the cheese. A little bit of a 6 combo trying to cheese up Kamiyama and kind of like just send the cheese immediately back, return to sender.
Kamiyama doesn't have the room to downstack, I don't think. No. 3ROTATE still in this game. But I mean, that's still, what, 7 wins in a row that 3ROTATE basically needs to get. Still has 2 rounds that he can kind of sacrifice, but you don't want to be doing that in this situation. Oh. Yeah, 1. But like, either way, you don't want to have any room for error. And as I say that, 3ROTATE just makes some pretty bad misdrops. That's the exact kind of thing you don't want to be doing in this situation. Here we go.
Yeah, not right.
Kamiyama Shiki taking having match point towards Kamiyama Shiki. 3ROTATE literally cannot mess this up. Cannot mess this up if he wants to stay in this.
All right.
Things are looking tense, but this is a good start. This is a good start for 3ROTATE. If 3ROTATE can manage to catch Kamiyama off guard and get that quick round.
How many matches have we seen someone greed for a T-spin triple and then top out? There's been like 8 in the last couple of sets, and
we've seen quite a few of those.
It feels a bit unconventionally high, and maybe that's just because all the players right now are just like in the mindset to play aggressive against all these top players.
Yeah, and look at this! Look at this!
Goodness,
3ROTATE. Yeah, no. Kamiyama Shiki lost that round. Saw that 3ROTATE was about to get a comeback and was just like, no, we're shutting this down. Shutting this down immediately.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Look at that. Wow.